Welcome to the Business Happy Hour radio show with your host, Frank the Bank Cotto, the owner of Lincoln Lending Group right here in Tampa Bay for 23 years. Joined by his incredible co-host, Ksenia, realtor with Mahara and Associates, Tampa's top real estate company. Together, they have helped finance and close nearly $1 billion of real estate every year. If you're looking for local mortgage or real estate advice, the Business Happy Hour team has been right here on News Radio WFLA for over a decade. Listen right here or find us on the Business Happy Hour YouTube channel or follow us on Instagram at Frank the Bank Cotto. Now sit back, relax, and get ready for some serious mortgage, real estate, and business talk with two of Tampa's top experts. Here's Frank the Bank and Ksenia.
All right, Tampa Bay, welcome back to the Business Happy Hour, your number one show for all things business and entrepreneurial, and I am your host. That's right, Frank the Bank Cotto, the owner of Lincoln Lending Group right here in Tampa Bay. 23 years we have been in business here in Tampa Bay, and yes, I'm getting the Instagram on, guys. I know everybody's complaining, saying, where are you? You're not on Instagram. There you are. Now I am. And we're going to invite all of our friends to join us on Instagram right now. Actually, Ksenia, if you want to ask to join, that'd be great. And we'll get Mary and them on the Instagram. We've got a great show for you guys today. We have an amazing event that we're going to be talking about that is going to be right at GTAR, which I think they now call STAR. What is it? Why do they call it that? What is it? What does it stand for? Anybody?
It encompasses Pinellas, Hillsborough, and Pasco. So It's the Suncoast, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I thought she was on a roll there for a second.
I did too. I'm sorry.
Ksenia, do you know what it is?
Well, no, I know Suncoast.
Okay, hold on.
Suncoast
Ryan, do you know what STAR stands for?
Someone
This
Google
is
that.
terrible.
Someone Google it.
Okay, we're Googling it here.
Yeah,
Hold
Google
on.
it.
I'm going to type in STAR Tampa. All our listeners are like,
Suncoast, Tampa.
there
That's
it
it.
is. James, our
That's gonna be my
producer.
guess.
That's it. Suncoast Tampa Association of Realtors. So that is what STAR is. Suncoast Tampa Association of Realtors. That is where we're going to have this. Now, it used to be called GTAR.
For Greater Tampa, see, I need that one.
For volume. For Greater Tampa Association of Realtors. And you have PRO, Pinellas Realtor Organization. And who knows what's in Pasco. Cows.
And it's right on Kennedy, 2918
That's
West
it?
Kennedy.
And by the way, that voice, okay, you guys have never heard that voice. Matter of fact, that voice has never been heard on radio before. This is the first time that voice has ever been on the radio waves anywhere
Listen close,
in the
never
universe.
again.
Never again. That is Mary Moore from Stewart Title. She's the business development officer. Hey, welcome to the show, Mary.
All right. Thank you for having me.
A round of applause. And of course, my amazing co-host, Ksenia. Thank you so much for being here today. How are you?
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah. How was your vacation?
Oh, man, it was great.
You went on the cruise last week, right?
Went on the cruise. It was so much fun. We'll definitely be going again.
It was your first cruise.
My first cruise, but yeah, definitely not my last.
So tell us about your first cruise.
It was filled with activities. So honestly, like, you know how every vacation, it's just exhausting?
Oh, I know
This
all
one
about
was still exhausting.
Did you
but
get up
very
early?
Fun. Well,
on the
with the
cruise?
little one, because we're all, in the one room and
Yeah.
yes. So still waking up early, tough time going to bed,
How many kids with you?
2.
2. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's enough. Yeah, that sure is.
Right,
Mary, are you on Instagram?
I am.
What's your Instagram?
Mary.Moore,
I'm gonna
M-O-H-R.
Find you, Mary.
Title.
There you
They
guys.
call,
Everybody
they call
knows.
me Mary Title Moore. Ha-ha.
Oh.
I don't know who these they people are, but I'm trying to get them to.
So we may have to fix this for you for the second segment because I don't see you're not coming up when I try to invite you on the Instagram. How about you, Ryan? Ryan, go ahead and request to go on our Instagram.
My
with us.
friend, I got notes here for the radio show and all kinds of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on there with you, but I suggest everyone joins Instagram with Frank the Bank Cotto.
Please do.
I've got too many notes. I can't even give up my phone right now.
Oh, that's true. You have your phone. Okay, so we're gonna get.
I think you kicked us off.
What happened? Did I
I've got
kick all y'all
stats
off?
and all kinds of good stuff.
Wait, Ksenia, are you on or are you frozen? What just happened there? Well, here, we're going to re-accept you. We're going to figure this out. I know. It's like,
Thank you, James.
Oh, no, Ksenia's on. Yeah, maybe
Okay,
Ksenia,
I'm back.
Maybe you can help Mary out with her Instagram real quick while we'll get
Did
that
you
going.
invite her?
I tried to.
I don't feel like it did.
But it did not. It's not coming up when I try to invite her. Ryan may be able to do it. So, guys, on the show today, we're going to be talking about this amazing event. It is going to be a lunch and learn. We try to do these every month. Mary's joining us because Stewart Title is a co-sponsor of this lunch and learn. It is going to be, like we said, at Star, G-Tar, whatever you want to call it. It is on Kennedy. What is the address on Kennedy, Mary?
2918 West Kennedy.
2918 West Kennedy. But we need you to register for this event. So how are you going to register? Simple. I'm going to put it on the Instagram Live. I'm going to put it on the Frank the Bank Instagram page. I'm going to put it on the Lincoln Lending Instagram Facebook page and the Frank Cotto Facebook page. All over there for you guys can do. But you can also, I'm sure, just go to Evite anytime and pull it up. And I'm willing to bet on Evite.
Eventbrite.
What is it? Eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
See, I'm saying the wrong thing. Don't go to Evite, whatever you do. Go to Eventbrite.
August 7th, Thursday, this Thursday.
So, guys, hold on. Is this for real estate professionors or?
It sure is. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
You're going to have all kinds of people showing up.
Oh, that's true.
or real estate amateurs as well.
Yes, that is true. Let's say maybe you're a real estate investor. That's a great point, Ryan. Maybe, and by the way, guys, that's Ryan Owens, mortgage broker, social media expert extraordinaire for Lincoln Lending Group. Ryan, how are you doing today?
You know what? I got a little intro teed up. Can I do that so we can clip that out too?
Yeah, let's go.
I'd like to introduce
Here's
myself.
Ryan's intro.
Hey,
Go.
Tampa Bay. This is Ryan, the Rhino Owens with Rhino Mortgage, charged by Lincoln Lending Group, your wholesale mortgage broker, bringing you more options, better rates, and no junk fees with over a decade of Tampa Bay real estate experience. I'm here to help you buy smarter, refinance better, and invest wiser. All right, let's go. Hey,
Wow, how many
Frank
times you
the Bank.
practiced
Dude,
that?
That was a great
awesome.
intro.
You killed it.
I've never
There it
practiced
is.
that. Thank
Hey.
you.
And by the way, Ryan's going to fill in on the radio show every once in a while, so you guys might see Ryan's face.
I love radio.
That clearly he doesn't want to be on video. He just loves radio. That's all he likes today.
When you got a
You're the
face
only
like
one that
this,
likes
you got to be
video,
behind the
right?
scenes.
Yeah, I know. I like that Ryan could tell you no. I wish I could just say no, Frank.
No, nobody else can. No, the only reason I'm letting him do it is because the guy has a camera set up of his own on here doing his own video, and I have him on video through.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about social
station.
media at this Lunch and Learn, so I have to practice what I preach, so I have to do it.
He does.
It's not a negotiable for me.
It is not. No, it is not. Matter of fact, here's what you're going to do, by the way. You can go to Evite or Eventbrite. What is it we on? Eventbrite. Eventbrite, and it's called Social Media 101 plus Knowledge is Power. So who is it for? Real estate agents. Really, it's talking to the professionals, okay? If you are in real estate, if you are a real estate investor, if you are a mortgage loan originator, that's something we don't talk about. Maybe you want to come and learn what Lincoln Lending does different and better than everybody else. Great place to go is this seminar right here called Social Media 101 plus Knowledge is Power. Ryan is going to speak for about 45 minutes to an hour, and he is going to teach you how to do a reel. Do you guys hear music in the background? Am I crazy? Am I the
You
only...
are crazy, and yes, there is music.
No, it's a little like DuckTales music or something. There's some sort of Disney Channel
Where-
going on in the
Someone's playing
background.
with us.
Where is
It's
that
a playful
coming from?
day here at iHeart.
I feel like I hear, I know I hear DuckTales somewhere. So somebody's phone is playing DuckTales. We'll have to figure that out.
Is that me?
Is it Mary? Are you playing DuckTales? So, that's right. Scrooge McDuck. So anyway, Ryan's going to teach about social media. He's going to teach you how to do a reel. If you've never done one, you're going to walk out there and you will have done your first reel on Instagram. I promise that will be real. He's going to teach you how to post. He's going to teach you the importance of doing this, the frequency. Ryan, what else are you going to teach?
No, I'm not just going to teach. I'm going to actually, in a very safe distance, I'm going to get in your face. I have been teaching social media and video marketing for 10 years in Tampa Bay now, and so many of you have been reluctant to do it. I don't think the normal presentation is going to work anymore or the normal slides. I really want you to leave empowered, and the main theme is that every single video that you post is a lottery ticket. So that's the main thing you're going to be leaving away, understanding that every video that you post is a chance at thousands of views and thousands of dollars in commission if you do it right.
Thousands? I think hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it should be with consistency. Absolutely.
With consistency.
Is
And I
this
like what he's saying.
information free? Like, are you charging for this event?
I should.
It
I should. And I will post my Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal if you feel so inclined. But no, it is free, believe it or not.
Wow.
Because the information you're going to get can make you a lot of money. And you can feel free to pay it forward.
That's exactly right. You guys are going to get this for free, and you're going to get a free lunch, by the way. Mary and Stewart Title are taking care of for lunch.
We sure
and she
are.
has something very exciting. Mary, tell us about lunch.
Well, it's going to be Thursday, Taco Thursday.
Yes.
Well, a good friend of mine owns Divino's Tacos in Clearwater, and he'll be furnishing 3 types of, and it'll be all ready for you. Don't worry, you don't have to stand outside at the truck. We wouldn't do that to you. But yeah, we'll have some great sides and dessert, and I'll have a few minutes to speak about. Oh, here we go. I think we're on.
There you are. Mary's coming on. She's coming on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So wait, what is it called? Divino's Tacos?
Divino's Tacos. Yeah.
Divino's
And you'll
Tacos.
be able to meet the owner himself.
Sounds
He'll be there.
delicious.
It's going to be just a great day.
I love it. All right, now turn down the volume on your phone. But we got it. We actually got Mary's phone working on here. She's going to be on Instagram. Her first time ever on Instagram.
Nice.
Ever. I bet you, Mary. Mary, have you ever done reels before?
Nope.
Oh, Mary's going to learn how to do a reel. That's right. Don't be scared. I will say, guys, Ryan is such a good teacher of this stuff. He's not just going to get up there and put slides on the screen, I promise. He's actually going to show you how to do it. This is going to be interactive. So if you just want to learn about the social media side, get over here. Ryan's going up first. I'll be going up after Ryan, talking about the most creative products in the industry that you never knew existed. So get ready. Again, this is on Eventbrite. You can look it up as Social Media 101 plus Knowledge is Power at the GTAR Suncoast on Thursday, August 7th, 11:45 a.m. We'll mention it again on the show, and I'll make sure I put it in the comments for you guys as well.
Or you can just email me, Mary, mary.mohr@stewart.com, stewart.com.
There you
Easy
go.
peasy.
One more time. What's the email if they want to register?
Mary, mary.mohr, mohr@stewart.com, stewart.com.
Yeah, he just said quit whispering. Talk into
Oh,
that
God, I'm
mic.
sorry.
There she
Don't be
goes.
scared of that, Mike.
I'm afraid to be too loud. What was I thinking? I'm with you guys.
Right.
That's right.
Exactly. Ksenia's like, what is going on over here? So, guys, we're going to take a break. When we get back, your favorite part of the show, real estate statistics. And Ryan brought something interesting for us today when Ksenia and I talk about the market. Hopefully, she has good news for me. If not, I'm kicking her off the roof. But, Ryan's going to talk about statistics on your real estate agents. So, stay tuned to the Business Happy Hour with Frank the Bank and Ksenia Ksenia from Mahar & Associates. We'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah,
1 minute break.
we've definitely got to talk about the BLS and those numbers being completely fumbled. That's going to open. It's going to be bad for the economy. It's also maybe bad for Trump. I'm not going to talk about that, but it's going to be fantastic for the real estate market. We are going to see a Fed drop in September. You can put your
Bank on it?
bottom dollar on it. You can Frank the Bank it.
You can Frank the bank.
Frank, I can take that to
Hold
the
on,
bank?
when? I missed that part. What was that?
Fed drop.
The
he
Fed
thinks.
drop is
You-
absolutely
yeah?
going to happen in September. It has to, because the Fed's been hanging their hat on these job
Okay.
numbers being real. They're completely fake, completely false. And now we're in the land of reality. So we're going to have interest rates being affected by the Fed rate, 10-year Treasury, then 30-year mortgages.
Yes.
But we're about to have a land of milk and honey and opportunity very soon.
I'm going to hold you to that.
I mean, that's a fact. It is definitely going to happen.
Okay. We need it.
I'm legit now.
Oh, you are as legit as they come right now. Look at you. I love it.
Is there mic still off? 'Cause I'm hearing the echo.
Oh, yeah. Let me get this down here.
Other side.
No, he's got it right here, right? Yeah, there. See.
How do we get
You want it totally off? Boom. No, I won't go.
Why it doesn't totally go off?
It's an Android.
Is that Android? Oh, God.
Sorry. I'm one of those.
I feel like with ours, it goes up just a little bit
There it
still,
goes.
but with Androids, for some reason, it's
Yeah.
still
get it?
pretty loud.
Let me get my talking points here. Vindication.
I look so puffy this morning. I thought it was just going to be radio.
You look great.
To the vindication. We've been vindicated.
Can't do it for Android.
Thank you.
I don't know why it does that.
So crazy.
Who didn't know the job numbers were false? Who didn't know
So
that?
you're telling me more about this because I just heard about this briefly yesterday. I have not even read
I got-
into
I'm
this. So this is good. We are ready, James.
All the best mortgage or real estate advice from Tampa Bay's top experts. It's the Business Happy Hour with Frank the Bank Cotto and Ksenia Ksenia.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Business Happy Hour, your number one show for all things business and entrepreneurial. I am your host, Frank the Bank Cotto, the owner of Lincoln Lending Group and 813 Mortgage, and it has been a hell of a summer, I gotta say. More travel than I've ever done. I told my wife she has to put, like I said, I don't know what to tell you to do. You need like a board or a book or something, and we need to call it Summer Vacay 2025, because god dang, I feel like I was like not even in my bed all summer, but I will say the kids had a great time. I actually got like hugs and happiness and stuff.
Very
and it's like,
nice.
Right? I mean,
Now
As a
you know that's
dad,
all you
I
have to do is spend
understand.
thousands of dollars on vacation and you'll get hugs.
okay, this is kind of sick, but the funniest thing is the shortest, cheapest vacation that we went on was just a little scalloping trip to Crystal River, and they were like, "That was our most fun. We had more fun there." I'm like, "You didn't like Exuma or like the mountains?
How
or
about
anything like
Atlantis?
that?" Yeah, I mean, how about like you didn't like these private islands and stuff? They're like, "No." I was like, "Now I know where not to take you." So I actually told my friends, I was like, "Next time we're just gonna rent a house and go scalloping, and that's it. And then Daddy will go somewhere else." Anyway.
That's a good plan.
And Ksenia, you had a great summer as well. You had that nice vacation. What boat did you go on?
Yes, it was the Disney Dream.
Oh, it was Disney. That's right.
Yes.
Dude, was it not Disney Magic?
Oh my gosh, just the service, impeccable food.
Yeah.
I mean, all the stuff they have for the kids. And I mean, even for me, I'll be honest, when I saw the characters,
Yeah, you
like
loved
doing
it.
their dancing, I mean, it kind of just,
It
made
brings
me
it
feel
back.
like a kid again. And it was so much fun. And we went to the private islands for Disney.
Yep.
So yeah, kind of like, Caribbean, I guess. But
Yep.
they were gorgeous.
Right.
And it was really cool that really it's just your cruise ship. So it wasn't like touristy,
Yep.
just the people from your cruise and the water and the sand.
How many
and just
days again?
The activities. We did a 5-day.
5 day, okay.
Yeah.
Which
It was a lot
is
of fun.
it's good. 5 is kind of like the magic number. You're 7. I like them. Can get a little long.
Yeah.
3 and 4, you feel like you're like a little. You kind of you don't want to be on the ship longer. Let me ask you, did you do the kids club?
I was just going to say, you know what? For me, I probably could have used the extra 2 days because we figured out the kids club almost like on the last day. And I'm like, oh, man, because we really could have used more of a break from the little one.
What does that
He
mean?
was
What is it?
rambunctious. You can drop your kid off and, they can
God.
just
They
hang out
give
there.
you
and
like
they
a
have-
pager or something, or like a
Yep.
wristband or something, right? And
Yeah.
like if your kids want out, they call you and like, come get your kid. That's pretty much how that
amazing.
works. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. So
So next time you do the 7.
next time.
You know, it's good
Or we
time.
just use the kids club more from day one.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, cruises. I'm a big fan of cruises. Just everything's done for you. It's just easy.
yeah.
Great
I don't know if I should
vacation.
mention this, Frank, but
Mention
before you
it.
got here, we talked about the poop cruise on Netflix.
Oh.
Just saying. It
my
wasn't like that at all.
So my kids showed that to me this weekend, scalloping. I didn't think it was real.
Yeah. You didn't
Like-
hear? You don't remember hearing about that
No,
years ago?
it was like a Netflix thing or something,
Yeah.
right?
It's real. It's real.
It's real.
real.
Like they
It
were
happened.
like pooping and like keeping it in bags and stuff.
They're still
and-
suffering from
I'm sure
PTSD.
they try to keep it under wraps because after seeing that, and we saw it before the cruise, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh gosh.
Man, I would have been tossing that off the side of the boat. I'll just tell you that. I don't know. Sorry, I'm a fish eater. Anyway.
By the way, Happy Gilmore 2's out in case you don't want to watch the poop cruise.
I saw it. Did you see it, Ryan?
It's a good
Yes. Oh,
segue.
yeah.
I thought it was
Absolutely.
good. The cameos were phenomenal, right?
Look, I don't want anything new. I want nostalgia, okay?
Right.
90s were the best. We're in this hellhole known as 2025. Yeah. So I really like the nostalgia from 1996. Bring on the cameos
Yeah.
and the callbacks. I love it.
It was great. And John Daly, I mean, that guy, like, best actor who's not an actor in the world.
Yeah.
So the guy's basically drunk on set and just talking to Happy, and that's
If you ever put vodka in your Arnold Palmer, that is now a John Daly. You know that, right?
Exactly. Right. Wait, we don't have any of those? Anyway.
Not today.
So, gosh, we're having I get the energy in here is amazing. So, we're going to remind you one more time about the event. We'll do it once a segment here. So, go on and register. I'll make sure I put it in the things you can join. Real estate agents, investors, mortgage loan originators. If you want to learn about all the most creative products in the industry, and if you want Ryan to teach you before you walk out how to do a reel and to start your social media career, guys, even Frank the Bank did his first post one day. And look where it goes. So make sure you join us. It's this Thursday at Star G-Tar. We'll get you registered, and Mary will get you some tacos.
It'll be a lot of fun. I'm happy to. We took some time off, June and July. I feel it was hot. Everybody was on vacation. Let's get back to work and let's go to Star on Kennedy and learn some stuff and have some good tacos.
I love it. I can't wait. 11:45. That's what time we want you there. Ryan goes on stage at 12, so make sure you get there and get your tacos. Ksenia.
High noon.
High noons. Let's. You see my post about that, by the way. Anyway, Ksenia, stats. Let's get rolling on this. I love this part. I have listeners text me all week long saying, "Oh, what about the stats? What'd you do last week?" Tell us.
Okay, well, I'm excited because we do have June numbers.
Yes.
I always like seeing, the new numbers. And I think as we predicted, our closed sales were actually up across the board for June. In
Okay.
Hillsborough County, up 6.1% year over year, 7.3% in Pinellas, and 8% in Pasco.
Whoa.
So that's sales volume. So that just means we had more activity. You guys, I'm sure, were closing more loans than in May. So yes, good stuff. Our median sales price in Hillsborough was at $440,000. Pinellas $455,000, and Pasco at $385,000.
Okay, so you got to go a little north to get the deals.
Yeah. So in Hillsborough, actually, it was up year over year by 1.1%.
Okay.
Pinellas Pasco was down a bit, but I also did a calculation from May to June. So we were up in Hillsborough 2.3% from last month on median sales price.
Okay.
Down just a little bit in Pinellas by 1.1%, and Pasco was up 2.5%.
I mean, I would say that's pretty stable, if you ask me.
These numbers look pretty stable to me.
So you're telling me all the clickbait that's telling me that the values in Florida are dropping like a rock just are not true?
Yeah, my husband said something, and he said, Tampa specifically. I'm like, I don't know, like, if they're picking out, like, pockets of Tampa. I mean, this is all of Hillsborough. Hillsborough's big.
Yeah.
But, I mean, still, like, I don't understand where the information comes from.
So, Ryan, you live out in Wesley Chapel.
I live out in New Tampa.
Yeah, tell us about that, because I feel like your real estate moves out there.
Oh, it's moving because we have a lot of great things popping up around the neighborhood, family, new art centers and new parks getting built and all that types of stuff. And there's still affordable housing out there.
Right.
But one thing I wanted to say that Ksenia just made me think about is that, or Ksenia made me think about, is that there's no real estate market. That doesn't exist. There's no real estate market. Real estate is hyper local by neighborhood, by road to road. Mm-hmm. There's no real estate market. So when someone says the real estate market's doing this, they don't know what they're talking about. It is hyper local.
And that's why you can hear one guy say, my house has been on the market for 6 months and it's not selling. Yet in your neighborhood, I bet they don't sit there for more than a few weeks.
No, I don't know what the exact time on market is, but...
Oh, no, 30 seconds? Well,
I'll tell you what, when we get back from the break, we're going to talk a little bit more about the statistics, and Ksenia is going to explain to us what do they mean, because I can tell you right now, it's good news. It's not bad news. And I want to talk about how long they're on the market, things like that. And then we're going to talk about statistics on actual real estate agents. Ryan has brought something to the table we'll do after our stats that I've never done before. So Ksenia, get ready, because you might be on this list.
okay.
At the top of it.
At the top of the
It's a good
list. We'll be back with the Business Happy Hour. Mary from Stewart Title, Ryan from Lincoln Lending Group, Ksenia from Mahar & Associates, and Frank the Bank. Stay tuned.
See you soon.
You're killing it, Mary. Good job.
Right. Sorry for saying hellhole about 2025, James.
Hell's good. Hell's good.
I just really love the 90s.
I can't wait to see. What was the name of that again?
What was it, Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore.
Oh,
Happy Gilmore.
it's good.
It doesn't roll up the tongue. Happy
Did you watch
Gilmore.
it?
You know what? I watched half because Maurice couldn't wait to watch it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, we could do it on the cruise. No, as soon as it came out. So, I mean, I watched probably about a quarter.
Yeah.
But I need to finish watching.
It's
I love
good.
all the Adam Sandler movies.
He was good. And Ryan,
Okay,
you
well, that
nailed
matters.
it. It was a complete remake of the 96.
Yeah, it was
basically.
callbacks, but people hate that. Like, there's nothing new under the sun, folks.
No.
There's nothing new to be done. We want to let's just relive 96. That's wonderful. I love
did
that.
like how Shooter McGavin came. I liked him.
They
in
teamed
the
up.
show. Yeah, don't spoil it.
Oh, my bad.
But
we're not on air, so we're good.
That's it. Well, only
except for Mary.
Only with Instagram.
Mary hasn't seen it.
Oh, shit.
Shoot.
That's okay. You can
Spoiler
say
alert.
that now.
Spoiler
When James
alert.
starts back, don't say that.
Is that your phone I hear too? Can I hear your phone? Does that got volume?
It shouldn't be mine.
Yeah, because I get some feedback, but it's from somebody's phone.
Could be mine.
But we can't seem
Oh.
to get every Samsung does this. You can't get her
Talk
speaker
about my
to
Android,
stop.
man.
I know, or Android, whatever. I can't figure it out. Listen, if anybody can tell us how this works,
Yeah.
go for it.
Welcome to the Business Happy Hour radio show with your host, Frank the Bank Cotto, the owner of Lincoln Lending Group right here in Tampa Bay for 23 years. Joined by his incredible co-host, Ksenia, realtor with Mahar & Associates, Tampa's top real estate company. Together, they have helped finance and close nearly $1 billion of real estate every year. If you're looking for local mortgage or real estate advice, the Business Happy Hour team has been right here on News Radio WFLA for over a decade. Listen right here or find us on the Business Happy Hour YouTube channel or follow us on Instagram at Frank the Bank Cotto. Now sit back, relax, and get ready for some serious mortgage, real estate, and business talk with two of Tampa's top experts. Here's Frank the Bank and Ksenia.
All right, guys, we are back on the Business Happy Hour, and we are having a lot of fun over here. We've got Mary from Stewart Title. She's the Business Development Officer. She's doing the tacos at the event this Thursday at GTAR. Now it's called Star on
Not
Kennedy.
making the tacos.
I mean, probably for the better, but I was gonna,
No kidding.
but no, she has. It's Divino's. Is that what it is?
Davino's in Clearwater.
Davino's
yes.
in Clearwater is setting up the tacos. You guys can register. I'll try to get that link put into the Instagram thing right now for you. We do have limited space, so make sure you get registered right away if you'd like to join that. We would love to see you there. And Ryan will be teaching social media. Ksenia will hopefully be there just hanging out with us, having fun. But you can always talk to her about any real estate needs, and we're going to find out if she's on that realtor list here in just a couple minutes, because Ryan's got some interesting thing about the job numbers we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about real estate agents. But before we do, Ksenia has prepared these stats and has a lot of work into it, so I want to find out more from Ksenia on what's going on with the June numbers.
Okay, well, yeah, to finish those up, so month supply, Hillsborough County is 4.2 months, 4.9 in Pinellas, and 4 in Pasco.
Okay.
And the reason I say this, and to your point in the last segment about real estate being hyper-local, it really is. So I looked at Florida numbers, and even though closed sales all across Florida were up by 2.8%.
Okay.
Their median time to contract is 46 days. Well, not theirs. I guess this is all of Florida. So there are definitely areas that are not quite as popular as ours. But in Hillsborough, we're only at 28 days.
Wow.
Time to contract, meaning you list your home and the amount of days it takes.
And do you have
to
all
go
of
under
Florida? What is
contract.
that? I'm curious.
46.
46.
But even
okay.
for our MSA, it's at 35 days.
Wow.
So we're still ahead of the curve on that.
And that's like the whole area.
Yeah, Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Hernando.
Right. So, I mean, I just, with everything you're saying, I hear stable market. I hear
Stable market.
You know, and we're getting a little bit more supply. I know some people are saying listings are taking longer. Mary,
30,
you're in
60,
title.
90 days, apparently, yeah.
And you see that, Mary, because the title side, you guys handle, you know when a contract comes in, and you normally hear from the real estate agent right when it gets listed, right? Mm-hmm. So then you guys kind of see how long that sits in your office for.
You know, just like you mentioned a bit ago, some homes will sit for what seems like forever, and some will sell rather right away. So I don't know what the secret sauce is, but the realtors are marketing very well. They're doing the open houses. They're doing the brokers opens. I don't know what
I'll tell
what
you
the
secret
buyer's
sauce.
doing.
Tell me secret sauce.
I
Tell
really
us.
think it's price. Right now in this market, you have to price correctly.
Could you say that again for the people in the back, please?
Yeah.
For anybody
So
wanting to sell their
aggressive
home.
pricing, I think you miss the mark if you overprice, and those are the homes that usually sit. You have to price right from the get-go. Now, let's try this one, and then we can always, decrease, or, people can make offers. No. Show your motivation, price it properly from the get-go, and it'll
And
help
sellers,
you out.
listen to your agents.
Oh, seller, yes.
Well,
Sorry, we don't want to
the
talk bad
right
about
agent.
anybody, but
The right agent.
the right agent.
The right agents.
What else you got, Sam?
Well, to finish that up, so in Florida, the month supply is 5.6. So
Okay.
that's really, I guess all
that's
across
healthy.
the state where
That is.
that's getting healthy. But I mean, for us, our inventory is still not where we need it to be. If the rate cuts that you're talking about, that you're promising are going to happen,
get ready.
I'm
You
promising.
heard it here.
then,
Get ready.
it's going to create some,
Yeah.
So
hectic
let me ask
activity
you
for buyers.
A quick question before we move on to Ryan and rate cuts, where he's also going to talk about job numbers, because there's a conspiracy that we might bring up right now.
It's the biggest thing in real estate right now.
It is. I want to ask you this real quick question, Sen. We all talk about 6 months as the healthy. What happens if all of a sudden we have 8 months of inventory? Is that a bad thing?
I mean, it's lots of choices for buyers, but I mean, yeah, that means that, there's a oversupply, like a definite buyer's market.
Right.
So no, that's not.
Interesting. But we are trending to have a little more inventory, which is a good thing.
We are. I just don't see it going up that much because if rates come down,
Yep.
lots of buyers are going to, get off the fence, and,
Oh,
it'll be
man.
another,
And we do have a
frenzy.
condo issue.
We do.
I don't know if you should bring that up.
I think,
and
I
we
think
just
it's
had
gonna
2
turn around.
hurricanes, so I don't know.
I think it's going to turn around. But now Ksenia has teed up Ryan, saying if rates come down and there's something having to do with jobs reports, Ryan, What do you got for us?
You might as well call me Ryan Powell. I got something for you, and this is really going to hit you. I don't think there's anything more important to talk about in real estate right now than the BLS just revised their job numbers. And mortgage pros like you and I, Frank, we are vindicated because we know for months, many of us in the mortgage world, we knew the data wasn't adding up. Job numbers were not adding up, and we were right.
Yep.
Did you know May and June, the jobs were revised to the tune of 258,000 jobs
added?
Reduced.
Reduced.
How many were shown to be that were not? We're talking a major. And here's the point. So the Fed has been clinging to those inflated job numbers to justify high rates. But now, with these revisions, a Fed rate cut in September looks more likely than ever before. So we are going to be seeing lower mortgage rates are coming. But here's the thing. I got to plug this in. As a wholesale mortgage broker, I can already get you rates that beat the banks. No junk fees, wholesale pricing, creative solutions for buyers, investors, and HELOCs. So you don't have to wait for the Fed, but we are going to see, you can put it on me. If it doesn't happen, I'll buy you a taco from Davino's.
All right.
But we are going to see a rate cut. We're talking the BLS has inflated job numbers. Trump even fired the head of the BLS who was putting these numbers out into the marketplace.
I saw that.
We're talking hundreds of thousands of jobs that just were not. Wow. That's a big, big deal.
Weird, they were lying to us. That never happens.
Oh, I know, man.
So don't expect for that 6-month inventory to be sitting around for too much longer because the pent-up demand is at a fever pitch.
Yes.
I'm talking people are salivating for even the slightest sign that they can go back out into the marketplace. We're going to see rates come down, and we're going to have homes gobbled up. And you got to make sure you get the right agent.
So do it now. Go buy the house now because once that happens,
If
you're
you're
probably going to
smart-
miss the mark.
Yep.
And then, you're going to be in bidding wars and prices are going to go up with that.
Right. Because what we're saying is there's not enough inventory even for when these rates drop. Matter of fact, Ksenia, if they need to go look at a house right now, how are they going to reach you?
They can call me at 813-755-REAL.
That's
But
it?
yes, let's go find it today. Lock in the price today. Lots of negotiating room. Sellers are, willing to negotiate, get some closing costs paid, rate buy down, whatever. And then when the rates do come down, you're already in the house you love at the prices that we have now, and you can refi.
And what do we call that? Marry in the house?
And dating the rate.
That's it. And dating the rate. You'd think we almost figure out how to do this together every day. Marry the house, date the rate, guys. What Ryan is saying is 100% true. Ryan, what else about this? So did you make a guarantee about something with the rates earlier?
Ryan, the Rhino Owens has made a guarantee.
Yes.
Whatever it's worth to you. I look at the data. I pay attention to the news. I'm in the business.
Is this a betting situation?
I'll buy you a taco if it's not the case.
I want more than a taco. Kidding me?
But
I like a tequila.
folks also need to know, I think it's important to know, too, for those listening in, that the Fed rate does not directly affect mortgage rates.
Correct.
So everyone's waiting for the Fed rate to drop, like that's automatically turning the 30-year mortgage rates down lower. That is not. The 10-year Treasury is what affects the 30-year mortgage rates the most, but it's all kind of in a line. It's all like down the line from down the river from one another. So Fed rate drops, 10-year Treasury changes, 30-year mortgage, a 10-year mortgage.
Great point, Ryan. Somebody asked me that yesterday. They said, I want to do this refi. Should I wait? And you have to explain to them, no, it is not a direct correlation. But just remember, what everyone, homeowners and non, and everybody sees in the news all day long is when the Fed says they're going to raise or drop rates. So it changes the overall picture, the overall feeling in
Perception
the country.
is reality. We
That's
always have to remember that
beautiful.
perception is reality. Never
Sure
forget
is.
that.
Perception is reality. And when people hear rates are going down, it gets them off the fence. And when you get them off the fence, like Ksenia just said, you're going to have an influx of buyers. We saw it when rates dropped in March. We saw how many people came out to refinance. In 48 hours, more people locked a refinance rate than had locked in 3 months in this country. That's what I just said. 48 hours rivaled 3 months of locks.
And guess what? Guess who defines reality?
Who?
Leaders. And I want the potential leaders to come to our event, the Lunch and Learn.
Yes.
Because I'm going to be making it very clear that educating is the way to get new buyers and to change the perception. And that's going to be the new reality because you have to educate, and Google is now indexing Instagram posts, not your little silly cat videos, that doesn't matter in the marketplace. But if you educate about the market and let them know things like we're doing here on the Business Happy Hour,
Really?
that's going to be indexed now in Google, which has never happened in the history of social media. And you're going to get more people knowing that you're the market expert. That's important. Come to the lunch and learn. You need to be
Rhino,
there.
you are a wealth of knowledge.
I mean,
my goodness.
I didn't know that. He just told me
I didn't
something.
know that either. That's cool.
So Ryan, can we break that down? We got a minute left in this segment. Can we break that down just a little bit for the listeners? Are
Sure.
you saying, for example, if I get out there and dance with my shirt off, that's not educational. But if I get out and say, hey guys, there's a new mortgage product that you could use for this and this, and I put it on an Instagram reel, you're saying Google is going to pick that up?
Look, Frank the Bank, if you do a lot of cat videos and you do silly stuff where you're walking on your head and eating Jell-O, you're going to have a lot of views. It's not going to get you to the closing table. It's not going to get you commissions.
Right.
What do you want, listener? Do you want 10,000 views or do you want $10,000 in commission?
I'll
At
take the
least.
commission.
Okay, well, then you're going to start educating. And we'll worry about entertainment later. But yes, educating, becoming the market resource, and getting indexed in Google, which is where most home buyers are seeking out information about the real estate market. You're going to be indexed and popping up with that up-to-date, knowledgeable, hyper-local real estate knowledge that only you have.
Whoa!
What is
Man.
happening?
Boom!
Are you
Speaking
be
of-
talking about this on Thursday? There's
Maybe.
Thursday, August 7th at Store.
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
Plugging away.
If the tacos are good, the education's going to be good.
Authentic tacos. Trust
Okay,
me.
then it's
awesome.
going to be authentic real estate, social media.
So when we get back from this break, we're going to find out a little bit more about what Mary Moore, the business development officer for Stewart Title, does. We're going to tell you what a title company does in case you need one, in case you're ready to sell a house.
You need
We're
one.
also going to talk about real estate agent statistics. Ryan promised us that right here on the Business Happy Hour. And we'll remind you again to register for our event that I put in the comments. So go on there right now in our break and click the comment, register. There's only 20 spots left. You better get yours. We'll be back on the Business Happy Hour with Ryan, Mary, and Ksenia in just a minute.
Let's get back to the Business Happy Hour radio show with your host, Frank the Bank Cotto, owner of Lincoln Lending Group, and his co-host, Ksenia, realtor with Mahara and Associates.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Business Happy Hour. This is our last segment, and I got to say, you guys have me pumped up. I mean, I come in here with
Pump you
energy.
up.
But whoa, man.
Pump
And
it up.
Mary and Ryan, Cynthia's like, oh, my God. She's like, I just got off a cruise ship with a bunch of ducks and mice. And I'm like, I don't even know what to think right now.
Not ducks and mice.
But,
Oh,
man.
my goodness.
So, shameless plug, we do have our event. Mary will talk about it here in just a second. But before we finish this segment, I do have to give a quick shout out to my man, Hulk Hogan. This is the first show we've done since
Rest in
his
peace,
untimely. Rest in peace, Terry Balea. Hulk Hogan, a true Tampa man, born and raised here, went to high school right here in Tampa.
True American institution.
American hero, that guy. I had the pleasure of doing a loan for his ex-wife, friends with his daughter, spoken to Nick before. And let me tell you, all that crap in the media saying about how their relationship's horrible. It is BS.
We know.
We know it's BS. You now know it's BS. You're hearing me.
Just like the jobs numbers.
Yeah, everybody has their ins and outs, just like the
Yes.
job numbers with their family. But Hulk and his daughter were just fine, and they loved each other, and he is a great man. So thank you, Hulk, for all the many years of fun and entertainment that you gave to us.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother. All right. Ryan, let's talk talk with you real quick about the agent stats here. You've already guaranteed us a rate cut. What else you
I
got?
guarantee it's the rate cut. And you know what? I don't have to be much as a friend to every real estate. Like when I first got into this business, I had to be nice with everybody. But I am a little more mature now. I got facts.
No more nice
and
guy.
you're just going to have to deal with the facts, folks, okay? So this is the importance of working with a Mahari Associates that sells over $1 billion of real estate and working with a Ksenia. Because here's the problem. There's 23,000 licensed agents in our area, the Tampa Bay market, encompassing probably Pinellas, Hillsborough, Pasco, Hernando, and whatnot. 10,000 of those 23,000 did zero zippity doodah deals in 2024, okay?
Okay.
So, and the market's different. They need to be in the market to be able to serve you in the way that's going to be of your highest use for hiring a real estate agent. This is a big deal. Who
Right.
you hire. Now, 6,000 did 2 or less. So 10,000 zero. Additional 6,000 did 2 or less the entire year. Okay, must be a lot of credit cards out there, but top 5,000 equals 5 or more deals. So the top 5,000 did 5 or more deals. That's the top 22%. The top 3,000 did 10 or more. That's the top 13%. And the top 500 averaged 40 plus. Look how much that jumps up in the top 500. Okay, shout out Tampa Bay Real Producers who brings in that top 500.
Right.
That's 40 average plus. That's the top 2%. Now the top 100 averaged 58. That's the top less than 1%. Who you hire matters, especially with people that are getting into the business, which so many of that 23,000 did in that land, that fantasy land known as 2020, 2021, 2022, thinking,
The good old days.
thinking that they were doing awesome, just sticking a sign in the yard and taking calls and cashing checks, okay?
Right.
But it actually takes a professional, and those who are on this list of that top 500, top 100, even top 1,000, you don't want that bottom 10,000. They are going to be desperate to get a deal done. They are going to make mistakes. They haven't been in the market working full time. They're going to make a lot of mistakes that can hurt you in your home purchase and your home selling. You need to watch who you're working with. And those are some of the numbers of the Tampa Bay real estate.
Wow.
Yeah, that's I mean, I'm not surprised. I guess, yeah, we know those numbers.
Right.
But this type of market, you do not want your, brother-in-law that just got his license. It's never done a deal. It is a challenging market, and it takes the right
Don't work with
professional
family.
to help you navigate it.
Just
Hey,
saying.
that's not bad advice.
We are selling homes, there's successful, purchases, there's things going on, but you have to do it the correct way.
You do.
And that does take experience.
Yeah, it does. It's why it is important. I want you guys to look up Mahara and Associates. Look up Ray Mahara. That not only has he been in business as long as Lincoln Lending Group has, he literally has sold over $1 billion, way more billions of dollars in real estate. And the people he employs and the way that he runs his team, that's what makes a difference. You truly need someone who stands out. Mary, you work in the title industry.
I
Okay,
sure do.
You talk to real estate agents every day. That is where
Title
all of your
insurance
business
is
comes from.
the most interesting. Really,
No
so
kidding. It
interesting.
definitely
it's
is.
so fun and interesting. Title insurance is.
So, tell me this. You can tell the difference in the busy agents and not. You can see what they do different, right?
I mean, I love everybody, and I work with everybody, but yes, some are busier than others. People have different levels of the way they do their job, but I am going to mention something. We, as Stewart Title, we do have a farming product. It's a property farming product. So if your neighbors don't know that you're a realtor, or if you don't have a good list of people in your CRM, or you don't have, you're not marketing around your current listing. Can you hear me and see me? Yeah. or if you don't know the turnover rate of just a good neighborhood that you want to market to, I can get you all those things. So come Thursday and see me.
That's it. You got it. Mary will be there in person. She's going to do a little presentation as well. She's also having Divino's. Take care.
Nice tacos. Support your
Tacos.
local.
I can't wait.
Right?
Support your local businesses.
Exactly. I
right.
love that you're doing that. That is really, and I've never had a Divino's taco, so I can promise you I'll have one before I go on stage.
You'll have about 3, I think.
I'll have. Do I look like a 3 taco guy? I mean, I told you I gained a little summer weight, but man, 3 taco. How about a 2 taco?
Limit
guy?
it to 2, Frank.
Man, I'm going to try to limit it.
You're
to
going to be
2.
Frank the Tank before you know it.
I hope not, man. Don't forget to go into the description here and make sure you click to register for the event. Frank the Tank is hopefully hopefully that's like when he gets drunk, not when he eats a lot of tacos. But, woo, Lord, either way. Well, we hope you guys had an amazing summer. I know Ksenia and I had fun. We had a great summer. Lots of fun shows. Got stuck in an elevator one day in the summer.
Oh, you got to do that once in your life. I haven't had mine yet.
Oh, you haven't had your elevator yet? Ryan, have you had your elevator stuck?
Never. I've dreamt about it, but never in real life.
Oh, let me tell you, the dream, it does not rival reality, okay?
I just like the succession of videos where you started out not sweaty and you became very sweaty.
Dude. You know what's funny? And maybe we'll talk about this in the social media
You were doing
class.
videos when you were stuck in...
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
About 30 minutes in, I was like, oh, yeah, might as well do a video of this, right? And
it didn't take you 30 minutes to get that phone out.
Nah, you're right. That was like 15 minutes. But
Was your wife like, really? Do you have to do this now?
Well, at first, but then I'm like, what do you guys want me to do? I'm like,
Yeah, what else are you going to do?
But it is interesting, though. The very first video that I put out where I was actually stuck and I explained we were stuck got like, I don't know, 5,000 views. The second one where I'm like, okay, and this is where my sweat was like bad. I was like, all right, guys, this is kind of serious. It got like 15,000 views. Dude, the one where it was like a 10-second video where the sheriffs and the fire department was letting us out, that thing's got like 50,000 views where I'm like, freedom! So,
You're going to start staging those things just for those views, aren't you?
somebody else told me that. Like,
Yep.
I'm like,
That is a tactic you can do.
listen, I believe in karma, and you should not stage getting stuck in an elevator. I'll tell you that.
Don't
right
try
now.
this at home.
Don't. Mary, you've been a great guest. Thank you
Oh,
for coming
thank you
on.
for having me.
Yes, and Stewart Title, if they need Mary, how do they reach you?
813-294-3066 or at my St. Pete location on Central or on right across from Midtown in Tampa.
Perfect. And Ryan, what's the best way to greet you?
I would go to The Real Rhino, RYNO_Tampa. That's going to be where you have my application as well as my phone number on there, which is 813-610-0647.
Beautiful. And Ksenia, as usual, 813-755-REAL.
Yeah, or actually, the realdealtampa.com.
That's
Nice.
it. Real Deal Tampa. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you, James. Sorry. We did that one? Okay, good. Thank you very much. Woo! All right.
Now, how do I turn
All right,
this off?
Instagram. Thank you for watching.
Are we still
Put
live?
this one